How to knit the 6-stitch slip double cable stitch. English style. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Webs for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Northampton yarn from their Valley Yarns line in the color Green Apple. For this stitch, you'll need to know the following techniques: knit, purl, slip stitch, cable 3 left, cable 3 right. This cable stitch is worked on a panel of 6 stitches on a background of reverse stockinette. Now, since this is a cable stitch worked on a background of reverse stockinette, I won't be including the reverse stockinette instructions, just the stitches that we are working for the cable panel. Row 1. We're going to begin by slipping the first stitch purlwise, and then we will knit 4. And this is for a downward slanting cable. Okay, and we'll finish up by slipping the last stitch purlwise. Now, if we wanted to do a cable that was slanting the other direction, I'm just going to knit over here to another panel. We would start out this cable by knitting 2, then we would slip the next 2 stitches purlwise and then knit 2. So this is for an upward slanting cable. Row 2. I'm going to start with the upward cable here, so we're going to be doing a purl 2. Then we're going to slip the next 2 stitches purlwise, and then we will purl 2 again. And if we wanted to do this for the downward cable, I'm just going to knit over here. And we would do this by slipping the first stitch purlwise, then purling 4. And we will slip the last stitch purlwise. For row 3, we're going to repeat row 1. So for the downward cable, we'll slip the first stitch and then knit 4. And then we'll slip the next stitch purlwise. And then for the upward stitch, again, we're just going to repeat row 1. And to do that, we will knit 2, then we'll slip the next 2 stitches purlwise and then knit 2 again. For row 4, we're going to repeat row 2. So for the upward cable, we will purl 2, then slip 2 purlwise, then purl 2 again. And we will do the same thing. We'll repeat row 2 for the downward cable. And we'll do that by slipping the first stitch purlwise. Make sure the yarn is in front. Then we will purl 4. We'll slip the next stitch purlwise and then yarn back. Row 5, we're going to take our cable needle or a double pointed needle, and we will slip the first stitch off of our main needle onto the cable needle. We will do a cable 3 left. So we're going to hold this in front, then we'll knit the next 2 stitches off of our main needle. And then we will knit the stitch off of our cable needle. Okay, then we're going to do a cable 3 right. So we'll slip the next 2 stitches off of our main needle onto our cable needle. We'll hold those behind our work. Then we'll knit the next stitch off of our main needle and then the 2 stitches off of our cable needle. Now that was for the downward cable. We also need to do this for our upward cable. So I'm just going to work over to our upward cable panel. And for this one, we are going to reverse it. So we will do our cable 3 right first. So we'll slip those 2 stitches onto our cable needle, hold them behind our work. Then we'll knit from the main needle and then knit from our cable needle. Okay, then we'll do a cable 3 left on the next set of stitch. So we'll hold the needle in front after we've slipped 1 stitch onto our cable needle, then knit 2 stitches from the main needle, and then 1 stitch from the cable needle. And that's the upward cable. Row 6, we're going to purl 6. And we will do this for both the downward and upward cable. So we're going to repeat rows 1 through 6 until you've reached your desired length. And that's how you knit the 6-stitch slipped double cable stitch. Want more New Stitch a Day? Check out our website at newstitchaday.com.